Miss Fine, I have done many things in my career in the theater, but I don't know if I've ever done this in that capacity. But since you insist, I will be happy to teach your younger brother the ins and outs of men's fashion. Now, Miss Sheffield, is it George? Hello, George. We are here today on a very important quest, that of gentleman's fashion. Now, I want you to know that this is not something that you will accomplish in a single day. It is a lifetime of effort to put on the perfect outfit every single day. But you, young man, are taking your first step on this journey. Yes, Miss Fine, I'm getting to it. This is important. Now, I know what you're thinking. That in order to be a fine gentleman, I must spend tens of thousands of dollars on my wardrobe and have a personal butler who fits me every day. Yes, that is technically what I do, but what I want you to know is that is not necessary. Is that you can have a wonderful fashion and present yourself well for a minuscule budget, which Miss Fine has informed me is what we are working with. So, what I want you to do is to first think about your first suit, young man. Now, if resources were infinite, what we would do is we would take you to my tailor. He would up and down fit you to a T for your suit. However, what you will need first of all is what we call ready to wear, off the rack. And we are going to find a perfect suit for you. So what we will do is we will take you to one of these chain stores. I haven't been in that often myself, but Miss Fine has taught me a little bit about them. Dillard's, Foley's, perhaps even Sears. And we will find you a suit. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to get you one blue suit. That's right. Just like the one I have now. Now, this one is tailor-made. I don't mean to brag, but we will start with blue. And the reason is simple. Black is associated with funerals. And while you will add black suits to your repertoire, let's start with a more neutral color. Blue goes with everything. Blue is professional. Blue is sporty. Blue can be worn with a brown belt and brown shoes, or black belt and black shoes, but you may not mix the two. You hear me, young man? So, we'll go in, and what we do is we'll have you try on several and see what size is closest to you. I'm guessing you're probably a 40 regular, and what that means simply is that your body will shape into a 40 and that your arm length is pretty standard. But what we're looking for is that your end of your cuff does not come past your wrist extensively. It's all right if it does a little bit, but not extensively. Now, I did tell you that we are not going to fully tailor a suit. However, what we will do is we will spend a little bit extra and we will have the suit altered. And altered is in your budget. A handmade from scratch suit is currently not. And that's all right. What we will do is we will get a wonderful suit for you and we will have it slightly altered. And what they will do is they will take it in slightly in the sides so that it has a good fit. They will take up the pants a little bit if they are a little short. but we need to work with ones that aren't too short, because if you can't do much with that. Now, young man, you are now the proud owner of a beautiful blue suit. This will be perfect for your first interviews and professional attire. And the great thing about this blue suit is you can mix and match the blazer, that is the top. Now, technically a blazer is cut from a separate set of cloth, but we are going to work around, and we're going to use yours as a blazer, and that way you can wear it with khakis, and you can wear it with slightly sportier shoes, like boat shoes, to kind of mix up the look and get more use out of it. Now, as far as the shirt, you will also get some ready-to-made shirts, a similar size, and once we find those out, what we'll do is we'll buy 2 or 3 shirts for you that go well with blue. White is always a good choice, so we'll start with that, and then we'll do a very slight stripe. We don't want a big, bold stripe. We don't want any bright colors. This isn't the time to stand out. This is the time to establish your wardrobe. And so we'll get a slight stripe, and then we'll get one more solid color. I recommend a very light blue, as it will go with many things, can be worn by itself. Now, the next part, and one of my favorites, is the tie. Now, one place that we can go is to the thrift store. As gentlemen such as myself pass on, often they find a lifetime collection of ties that have no longer relevance, and so they are donated to these stores. We will go and we will find you, say a half dozen or so that you can start with, and they will give you a wonderful start. Now, you can see that I am not just wearing a tie and a suit. Why, yes, I do in fact have my vest on. You are not going to worry about vests right now, young man. All right? Vests are a little bit much for the standard workplace, so we're going to skip it for now, but I want you to keep them in mind, because the right vest at the right time will give you that extra look and make you look absolutely smashing. All right? And yes, you can look at other accessories, such as a pocket square, such as a tie clip, all sorts of things, even cufflinks, which you see I'm not wearing right now. All of these can help to enhance your look and to make you look even more handsome than you already are, like myself. Yes, Miss Fine, I am getting to it. Miss Fine has graciously requested my help, and what I would like to do is to make a small donation to you to get you started in the world. Nothing much, but just so you can afford to purchase your first suit and a few shirts and some shoes, so that when you get out into the workplace, you'll look spit-spot and be able to get out and make a great impression. Does that sound all right? But, young man, I do require something in return. I do require that someday, when another young man needs some help with his attire, that you will pass on this knowledge for me. Can you do that? Well, my butler will bring the check to you, and we are going to get you fitted and looking absolutely wonderful. Miss Fine, would you do me the honor of going shopping with me later today? After talking to this young man, I'm inspired to get myself a new suit, and perhaps we can pick out an outfit or two of you along the way. Sound good? Excellent. Now, let's get started. Thank you so much for watching Roleplay Riot. If you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and you look marvelous.